Hello, my beautiful souls. You're here. That's what matters most right now. Before we dive into what the cards want to tell you today, I need you to know something. You are absolutely magnificent. Not just on the surface. Though you are stunning, but your spirit, it radiates with this incredible light and strength that draws people in. You're vital to this world, more than you probably realize. I'm grateful you're sharing your energy with me today. Thank you for showing up, for being present, for giving me your precious time. The divine values you deeply. I value you deeply. Your journey is special, and I'm honored to walk beside you through these messages. Now, I can't promise what will unfold today, but I'm excited to see what the universe wants to bring forward for you Aquarians in September. The cards have been jumpy lately. There's something powerful trying to come through. Let me set my intention here. Messages for Aquarius, September. Whatever needs to come forward, let it flow. Okay, I don't know who this person is, but they keep showing up in your readings, over and over again. Someone is deep in their emotions about you. There's this lingering energy around them, like they can't shake you loose from their thoughts. They're stuck. The cards are practically screaming this at me. This person feels torn, you know. They're looking at the situation between you two, evaluating everything, trying to figure out what comes next, but they're paralyzed by indecision. The Five of Mice appeared. Usually this isn't about five specific people. It's more about energy, annoying energy, strife. Mice can be bothersome, right? Even pest-like when they gather in numbers. This suggests there's been conflict, difficulty, something stressing this person out, and they're emotionally invested in how it all plays out. It feels like unresolved tension, maybe even powerlessness on their part. Then we have the Ship and Heart cards together. The ship in reverse typically represents movement or someone coming toward you, but reverse doesn't mean no movement. It can represent feelings flowing toward you. When paired with the Heart card, this person has a deep emotional connection to you. They might be pulling back, trying to gather their emotions before making a move. This could be someone operating in masculine energy. Doesn't matter their physical form. Masculine energy means they're evaluating before acting, thinking things through, trying to gain clarity before their next step. Moving on. I sense endings in your energy for September. These don't have to be relationship endings. Could be mindset changes, internal shifts. Maybe you've been in a space where you felt like you weren't enough, or someone around you has been there. The Not Enough card speaks to frustration, lack of confidence, self-doubt. Maybe there's been self-sabotage happening, fear and jealousy getting in the way of connection. Someone wants to break free from this cycle. Maybe even a breakup or separation occurring. The Axe card indicates a stop to the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. If you've been experiencing this with someone minds, or if someone's been dealing with these feelings toward you, there's a lot of emotional energy swirling around. But here's the thing, amidst all this chaos, there's also love, deep, unconditional love. The Love card brings passion, affection, attraction. It's reminding you that self-love is crucial. When you love yourself fully, you attract the right energy back. This isn't just about what you receive, it's about what you give to yourself. Let me paint you a picture of what I'm seeing. There are two people in this energy. The dynamics are intriguing. One person feels very open, loving, affectionate. This might be you, Aquarius. You've got this big loving heart, ready to share, to give, to connect. You're kind, generous with your love, open to emotional vulnerability. But there's a subtle sense that you might be carrying insecurities, doubts about whether you're enough, whether you're truly being seen. The other person seems confident, but not in the usual polished way. They're casual minds, dressed in sneakers, shorts, t-shirt. There's inner strength about them though. They appear laid back, but underneath, they know exactly who they are. They might not express it outwardly, but there's an energy of someone who knows their worth, even if it's not always obvious to the outside world. In this dynamic, the energy is palpable. Love, uncertainty, a push-pull between two people trying to figure out what comes next. One more emotionally open, the other more reserved but still deeply feeling. The challenge, bridging that gap. finding a way to come together in balance without letting insecurities or fears hold the person back. As we move through September, I sense this situation will unfold in unexpected ways. There may be more clarity as both parties come to terms with what they want, how to navigate their connection. The heart is open, but there's still need for self-discovery and growth before moving forward. This is reflection time, finding your worth time, knowing that whatever happens, you are enough. They seem to have everything going for them, don't they? This person radiates natural beauty and confidence that others admire. On the surface, everything looks perfectly in place, but deep down, they're struggling. They feel like they're not enough, constantly trying to overcompensate, always doing more, seeking validation, like they're trying to convince themselves they're worthy, but it's never enough. And then there's this other person, someone who's been quietly watching, observing from a distance. They're contemplating breaking up with someone, maybe a relationship that has outlasted its time. They're evaluating their feelings, considering making a significant change. The person they're thinking about, that would be you, Aquarius. This person feels torn, internal struggle. They know that to be with you, something has to give. They'll have to make adjustments, face insecurities, step outside their comfort zone to pursue something that truly makes them happy. But the question remains, are they ready for that kind of change, willing to let go of what no longer serves them? What you don't see coming is powerful transformation, a significant shift on the horizon, one that will affect the relationship you share with this person. Transformation in love is about conquering obstacles, overcoming doubts and fears that hold us back. Someone is realizing that love isn't just about what we gain or hold on to. It's about connections we create, memories we make, people we cherish. Looking at this energy, there's a profound message about what truly matters in life. When we leave this world, we don't take material possessions with us. We only take memories and love we've shared with others. Someone is beginning to understand this deep truth. When it comes to love, there are no right or wrong choices, only experiences you're ready to embrace. This person is standing at a crossroads, questioning whether they're ready to go through the difficult process of breaking free from a relationship that no longer serves them. They feel this pull toward you, but can they let go of their current situation to pursue what their heart truly desires? You might not see it right now, but balance energy is at play. Love isn't always about agreeing with everything. It's about finding harmony in differences, in challenges. A strong relationship supports each other through highs and lows. This is what this person sees in you. You challenge them, whether they admit it or not. That's something they respect about you. You've taken control of your life, making conscious, healthy choices every day. You've learned how to love yourself. This self-love is transforming your energy. You're coming into balance. So is the energy between you and this person. For September, it's clear there will be major changes in your life, possibly within this connection. As you continue on this path of self-love and growth, you may find yourself confronting new choices and opportunities. You might not always understand why things are happening, but trust that these changes are meant to bring balance and clarity into your life. As we continue exploring this energy, remember to make time for yourself. It's easy to get caught up giving to others, work, family, friends, even pets, but you must prioritize yourself. You are worthy of your own love and care. This message has been coming through strongly. It's important to honor that. There's someone watching you, Aquarius. This masculine energy, whoever they are, is observing you. Something about you draws them in. You possess natural confidence and authenticity that stands out. The person they're with, not so confident. That's becoming a problem. They know deep down this dynamic isn't sustainable. They're ready to free themselves from constraints of their current relationship because they want something real, something that aligns with their desires, their truth. You, Aquarius, represent that truth. What you don't see is that the key to love and happiness lies within you. The message is clear. Stop searching for love outside yourself and turn inward. Love yourself fully and completely because you are already loved. You are enough. When you embrace that truth, everything else falls into place. It feels like the person in question is finally breaking free from a situation that wasn't working anymore. They're letting go of an unsuccessful relationship, something that hasn't fulfilled them. What's even more important, they're starting to love themselves, taking time to focus on their own needs. This shift is about putting themselves first. I can feel the weight of this transformation. It's not just about leaving a relationship, it's about learning to stand in their own power and recognize their worth. The message here is clear though. Make sure you're taking time for yourself too. It's so easy to get caught up in demands of work, life, others, but you need to recharge and reconnect with what brings you joy. Nature, simple pleasures, time for self-care. I keep hearing a song in my head. Work, work, work. Maybe work is about to bring changes or news for you in September. Whatever the case, remember to prioritize yourself. Looking at the reading for September, I see major energy shifts. First, we have the Empress. This is powerful. It represents abundance, growth, divine connection to the universe. You're in this energy of receiving, accepting all the beauty, love, and abundance meant for you at this time. The Empress is nurturing, loving, magnetic. Someone, possibly male energy, is very focused on you right now. You're just being yourself, doing your own thing. In that space of true feminine power, this person is watching you, admiring you from afar. They feel positive about you and what you bring to the table. We also have Ace of Blades showing up. This suggests clarity, like they're cutting through confusion and seeing things clearly now. They might be realizing you're the one they want to pursue. They're getting more certain of their feelings. The recent past shows Star card in reverse. This suggests this person's wishes haven't been fulfilled somehow. Maybe they feel like they missed their chance, or there's been disillusionment in their life. The star is about hope and healing. In reverse position, it indicates something wasn't working out the way they hoped. This could be tied to their past connections, or their own inner struggle to move forward. There's also underlying theme of someone being stuck in their head about you. They can't seem to stop thinking about you, like they're constantly caught in a whirlwind of thoughts and distractions. They can't fully escape the pull they feel toward you. There's a lot of external noise around them, maybe family, work, other distractions, but deep down, they're sure about you. They're about to focus their attention on you, ready to give you the love and attention they've been holding back. But it seems like there's still another layer to this situation. There's another connection they might be dealing with, one that feels temporary or based more on physical attraction. They might be stuck between two situations and not sure how to cut ties with the other person. But the energy here is clear. They want to be with you, Aquarius. They see you as someone they could grow with, someone who could become family. The friendship, the understanding you share, it's something they deeply value. But there's this other lingering energy, something more shallow or fleeting that they need to resolve. I feel like this person is very much aware of what they need to do. They know they're in love with you, and they know they can't keep going down this other path forever. The transformation here is about cutting ties with what's not serving them and stepping into something real, something meaningful with you. They may still be figuring out how to navigate this change, but the clarity is coming. So as we move into September, the energy around love is shifting. There's realignment happening. What was out of balance is now coming back into harmony. The Devil card in reverse suggests someone may have been walking down the wrong path, dealing with unhealthy attachments or habits. But now that energy is starting to dissolve. The transformation is here, and things are moving into alignment. But let's not forget, this person is watching you closely. They're seeing your strength, your growth, your independence. They're realizing you're exactly the kind of person they've been searching for. You're embodying Empress energy. Beautiful, abundant, loving. They can't get you off their mind. Something significant is coming your way. Balance is being restored. Love is finding its way back into your life. The way this person sees things is quite telling. Now, I'm not here to judge them, but from their perspective, you're the type of person they'd love to build a future with. You're family-oriented, easy to get along with. You exude this warm, approachable energy. On the other hand, the person they're with is seen as more of a fleeting connection, something temporary, just passing attraction. But inside, this person feels insecure, like they don't quite measure up. They might constantly seek attention, even relying on their sexual appeal to get that validation they crave. It's almost as though they don't truly know their worth, and they're trying to compensate for it in unhealthy ways. And then there's you. You're shining so brightly in their mind right now. You're representing something stable, long-lasting, emotionally fulfilling. You're showing up as 10 of Cups energy, symbolizing deep emotional connection, harmony, promise of a fulfilling future. What they're walking away from is something that never had depth, something that was just about physical attraction and fleeting pleasure. But now they're looking at long-term happiness. That's where you come in. The thing is, this person can't seem to shake thoughts of you. They're constantly in their head about you. Aquarius. I know some of you might be getting tired of hearing about this person, wondering why they keep showing up, but the energy just won't leave. They can't stop thinking about you. I can't make that go away. I wish I could, but the truth is, they're obsessing over the idea of being with you. It's not going anywhere, not today, at least. This person wants you badly. They're not giving up on this thought. It seems to be a no-brainer, doesn't it? The choice is clear. Do they want to stay with someone who's insecure and merely attractive on the surface? Or do they want to be with someone like you? Someone naturally beautiful, confident, full of love, ready to give it all. It's an easy choice, right? For me it definitely is. But ultimately, it's not my decision to make. And this is where it gets clear for them. They know now that you're the one they want. They're not just thinking about being with you. They're envisioning you as the person they want to marry, build a family with. You're the one they see as the parent of their children. That realization is hitting them hard. They don't want to live in confusion anymore. They know you're their person. It's time for them to get out of their own head, take action, and speak up. But here's the catch. They've been stuck in this energy for a while now, confused and hesitant. Maybe they have Virgo or Gemini in their chart, which could be influencing their indecision. But they're starting to change their ways. They're recognizing they were on the wrong path. Now it's time to correct course. The Eight of Blades shows up. Cards that's a strong signal that they're trapped in their own thoughts, overthinking everything about you. It's a mental block. They can't stop thinking about you. This person is consumed by thoughts of what could be with you, but also the fear and self-doubt holding them back. But here's what I want to tell you. This person is full of fire for you. The passion they feel for you is undeniable. They're burning with desire. If you two end up together, there's still some clearing up they have to do first. They have to close the chapter with the person they're with. They'll have to be honest and say, look, we both knew this wasn't going anywhere. We were just having fun, but I've realized it's not the future I want. I need to move on. That's the only way they can come toward you, by cutting ties with the past. They're not going to make a move toward you while they're still involved with someone else. This is good because they're showing they're ready to be honest and take responsibility for their choices. It might be difficult, but it's necessary for them to move forward and have a real chance with you. This person has been feeling fire inside for you, Aquarius. It's something that's been burning for a while now. It doesn't seem to be fading. In fact, it's only intensifying. They're looking at the situation and realizing, you know what? The way I feel about Aquarius hasn't changed. After all this time, Aquarius still gets me excited, still gets my heart racing. It's clear to them now that no matter how much time has passed, their feelings for you have remained strong, passionate, constant. They're starting to see their current situation for what it really is. For a while, they stayed in a connection that wasn't serving them, but now they're seeing things clearly. They know that if they want to be with you, they need to free themselves from this situation. Doesn't matter if it's a family member or someone they live with. They know they need to break free in order to make room for what they truly want, and what they want is you. In the recent past, they couldn't come toward you. There were too many things holding them back. But now the goal is to speak with you, not just casual conversation, but to truly express what's in their heart. to let you know how they feel and what they want for the future. For a while, they've been stuck in a relationship or situation, unsure how to move forward. But now they know the time has come to take action. When I look at Page of Cups, there's this energy of emotional vulnerability coming through. This person might be ready to open up in ways they haven't before. Maybe they've been involved with someone who has strong fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or even Leo specifically. There's Knight of Pentacles, a card of Virgo, which suggests they've been slowly working on this decision for some time. But now Knight of Pentacles is reversed, signaling that the wait is over. The clarity they needed has finally arrived. They're ready to come forward and express themselves to you. In September, expect changes. Things are shifting. They're ready to speak up. But what's interesting here is that someone is going to be left behind in the process. Someone might not see this coming. It could be someone with fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who gets left out as this person moves toward you. This is someone who's been in the picture but is no longer in the plans for your person. There's a breakup or separation taking place. This is the catalyst for everything else to unfold. There's going to be a conversation, a heart-to-heart. This person has been waiting for the right moment to say what they need to say. Maybe it's an apology, maybe it's an expression of their true feelings, but whatever it is, it's long overdue. They've been carrying this burden of unspoken words for a while, but now they are ready to speak up. This could lead to something serious. Marriage, commitment. They're envisioning a future with you, Aquarius. It's clear now that they want you to be their person, the one they build a life with. The Emperor and Empress show up in this reading. While as how powerful match.
Ace.
The Emperor is about to speak to the Empress. They have something important to say. The energy of these two cards represents divine pairing, someone stepping into their power to make things happen. It's no coincidence this is showing up now. There's balance of power, strong foundation for a future together. There's also something about work that may be important here. Maybe you'll meet this person through work, or perhaps there's something work-related that plays a role in this connection. I'm hearing work, work, work. Might just be a subtle hint, but it's something to consider. However, the focus is clear. The Emperor is ready to make their move. There's clarity now. They know they want to be with you, and they know that in order to do that, they need to break free from what's been holding them back. Looking deeper, I sense that a Leo or someone with Leo energy is no longer in the picture. Whether it's a breakup or decision to leave, the energy of a third-party situation is being cleared out. This could involve someone leaving one situation to return to their true home, their true connection. For some of you, this could even be someone realizing they no longer want someone else to be the parent of their child. The transformation is real. It's happening now. There's powerful shift happening in this person's life. They've been stuck, but now they're ready to move forward. The clarity is here. They're making their decision. Expect some big changes and an important conversation soon. This person wants you, Aquarius. They're about to make their intentions known. This person has been in a phase where they've been dating casually, not wanting to settle down because either they weren't ready or they hadn't found the right person. But now they found what they've been searching for. It's you, Aquarius, the person they were with, the one they've been dating. It's time for that relationship to end. They're beginning to see it for what it truly was, a temporary connection. Now they're ready to move on. 8 of Coins speaks to someone who is about to shift their focus entirely toward you. They've made up their mind. They're coming your way, but before that can happen, they have to handle things with the other person. They're carrying the burden of this conversation they need to have. They know they need to tell the other person, we were never meant to be permanent. This was just temporary. Once that's done, they can approach you with something real, something new. They're ready to leave the past behind to come toward you, Aquarius, for a fresh start. 7 of Cups reversed indicates they've already made their choice. They were confused for a while, unsure what to do, but now they have clarity. The decision is made. They've chosen you. They just have to communicate that choice, first with the other person, then with you. It seems like they're also thinking about work or collaboration, perhaps even something that connects you to them professionally or through a shared project. Regardless of how it starts, the truth is that they're in love with you, Aquarius. They see you as the one they want to build a life with. Page of Coins shows they're already looking at you as the person they want to settle down with, the one they could see themselves having a family with. They've made up their mind, but they haven't come forward just yet. They want to heal what's been broken, but they need time before they can fully approach you. They're in a process of emotional healing. They need to make sure they've dealt with the situation they're leaving behind before they can truly come toward you with a clear heart. Three of Swords is about the pain they're carrying, but it's also a sign they're preparing to move through that pain. It's going to take some time before they can come to you, but the message is clear. Don't wait for them. Live your life while they handle their business. They're going through this process because they need to be clear before they can be with you. They've already chosen you, but they need to close this chapter first. Queen of Blades shows they are determined to make things right with you. They know they've been holding on to something that's no longer serving them. They're about to make the decision to walk away from it. Eight of Cups shows their readiness to leave behind the past and come to you, no matter how difficult it may be. There's deep sense of karmic destiny at play here. This person knows they belong with you. This is all about divine timing. They can't stop thinking about you. They know they have to resolve their current situation before they can be with you. But it's clear now that you are their focus. They're not happy where they are. They know they have to make a change. It's not an easy process, but they're ready to go through it for the chance to be with you. It's not as simple as leaving one person and jumping into another connection. There's a process of healing and closure, but the intention is clear. They're going to take the necessary time to heal before they come to you, but they're not going to waste time once they're ready. This person is already thinking about you, feeling a strong pull toward you. They're more certain than ever that you're the one they want to build a future with. You are everything they've been looking for. They've already realized that they're ready to take the steps to make it happen. You're the one they want. Once they finish what they need to resolve, they'll be coming toward you, ready for a new beginning. This person is serious about making things work with you. It seems like this person may have been with someone else when they figured out that you're the one they truly want. They might have even had a chance to be with you, but ended up in another connection. Regardless of the past, it's clear now that you're going to be the focus. You might not even realize it at first. They could just pop up out of nowhere, surprising you. Seven of Swords suggests they've been trying to stay under the radar, not drawing attention to themselves, but that's about to change. High Priestess reversed indicates they can no longer stay hidden. They're ready to be seen. Bull reversed shows there's a choice now, a new beginning or not. The decision is in your hands. Aquarius, will you take the journey with them, or will you walk away? The energy surrounding this person is intense. The Lover's card here indicates they are in the middle of a difficult decision, perhaps about ending a relationship with someone they've been dating, someone who was just a temporary connection. The stress is palpable as they figure out how to break free from that situation. Knight of Cups and Knight of Wands suggest this was just a passionate, fleeting connection. But now they're realizing they want something more. They're looking at you as the one they want to settle down with. You may not expect this transformation to happen, but it's clear that major change is coming. There could be a literal breakup happening, or a situation where they are moving on from something that no longer serves them. You might not even be aware of all that's going on behind the scenes, but trust that this person is making their way toward you. They're coming to you after a difficult ending, but it's all unfolding according to divine timing. The Devil in reverse is significant here. It indicates they were on the wrong path, but now they're breaking free from it. They realize the person they were with isn't the one they were meant to be with. That person doesn't have what it takes for long-term commitment. They know this now. What they need to do is clear to them. They just need to take the necessary steps. The problem is they've been reluctant to take action because it's a stressful situation. They know they have to make some hard decisions, but I feel like once they take the plunge, it will feel like ripping off a band-aid. Once they make that move, they can come toward you. The Emperor card shows this person is serious now. They want to commit to you. They want to build a future with you. The energy here is clear. They are ready to take control of their life and make the decisions that will lead them to you. They know they can't stay where they are any longer. They're determined to make things right with you. As we close out this reading, I feel a strong sense of divine timing at play. The oracle card that came through is Mountain Removed. Minus symbolizing that the blockages keeping this person from coming toward you are being cleared. There's significant shift happening in their life, perhaps a breakup or a move. The obstacles that have kept them from you are being removed. This person loves you. They are coming for you. There's real opportunity for transformation if you're open to it. But wait, there's more coming through. The cards aren't done with you yet, Aquarius. I'm getting additional messages, strong ones. Someone up there really wants you to understand what's happening in your energy field. I'm seeing past life energy here. This isn't just some random person who's obsessing over you. There's soul recognition happening. Have you ever met someone and felt like you knew them, like you'd been waiting for them your whole life? That's what's happening here. This person feels that same recognition. Deep in their soul, they know you. They've known you before, maybe many lifetimes before. That's why they can't shake these feelings. It's not just attraction, it's soul calling to soul. The cards are showing me ancient connections. Maybe you were lovers in a past life. Maybe you were married, had children together. There's this deep, unexplainable bond that transcends this current lifetime. They feel it, even if they don't understand it logically. Let me tell you more about this other person they're with. I'm seeing someone who's very focused on external validation, social media obsessed, always taking selfies, always seeking attention from others. This person needs constant praise to feel worthy. But here's the thing, they're not authentic. They're playing a role, trying to be what they think others want them to be. There's no depth there, no substance. Your person is starting to see through the facade. They're realizing that beauty without substance gets old fast. What initially attracted them was just surface level. Now they're craving something real. That's you, Aquarius. You're the real deal. You don't need to try so hard. You don't need to put on a show or be someone you're not. Your authentic self is magnetic. This person sees how you interact with others, how you're genuinely kind, how you don't need to be the center of attention to shine. Your light comes from within. They've been watching you be yourself. Maybe at work, maybe in your friend group, somewhere where they can observe your natural behavior, and they're falling deeper in love with who you really are, not who you pretend to be, who you actually are. Now some of you might be thinking, why now? Why is this happening in September? The universe has perfect timing. Always, September is a powerful month for transformation. Leo season energy, followed by Virgo season, fire energy pushing for bold action, then earth energy grounding those actions into reality. This person has been building up courage during Leo season. Now as we move into Virgo season, they're ready to make practical plans, real plans about their future with you. The stars are literally aligning for this connection. Let me paint you a picture of their internal world right now. They wake up thinking about you, go to sleep thinking about you. In between, they're trying to function normally, but you're always there, in the back of their mind. It's actually affecting their daily life. They're distracted at work, can't focus on conversations with friends. Even when they're with the other person, they're thinking about you. This is consuming them, but in a good way. Like when you're so excited about something, you can't think about anything else. They're planning, strategizing, how to approach you, what to say, when to make their move. But here's what's beautiful about your energy right now, Aquarius. You're in your power. You're not sitting around waiting for someone to choose you. You're living your life, making your own choices, creating your own happiness. This self-sufficiency is incredibly attractive. They see someone who doesn't need them, but might want them. That's irresistible. You're not desperate. You're not chasing. You're just being yourself. and that confidence is drawing them in like a magnet. When they finally do approach you, it's going to be different than you expect. This won't be casual. This won't be a "hey, want to grab coffee sometime" situation. They're going to lay their cards on the table, tell you exactly how they feel, what they want, where they see this going. It might catch you off guard, the intensity of it, the seriousness. But remember, because they've been thinking about this for months, maybe longer. They're not interested in playing games or taking things slow. They want to build something real with you. Now the person they're leaving behind, they're not going to see this coming. I'm getting the energy of someone who thought they had this person locked down. Maybe they even thought they were heading toward engagement or marriage. There's going to be shock, disbelief, maybe even some dramatic reactions. But here's the thing, because deep down, they probably know this connection wasn't as solid as they pretended it was. The foundation was weak, built on physical attraction and convenience rather than real compatibility. Your person knows this. That's why they're ready to walk away. But ultimately, this comes down to your choice, Aquarius. Are you ready for this level of intensity, this level of commitment? Because that's what they're offering. Not everyone is ready for soul-level love. It's deep. It's transformative. It changes you. If you're comfortable with surface-level connections, this might feel overwhelming. But if you've been waiting for something real, something that touches your soul minds, this could be it. Pay attention to the signs around you in September. Repeated numbers, songs that remind you of this person, dreams that feel more real than reality, synchronicities that make you pause and think. The universe is trying to prepare you for what's coming. Also watch for communication from them. It might not be direct at first. Maybe they'll like your social media posts more often. Maybe they'll find excuses to be where you are. Maybe mutual friends will mention them more. They're testing the waters, seeing if you're receptive. Deep down, your intuition already knows who this is. There's someone in your orbit who makes your energy shift when they're around. Someone who you think about more than you probably should. Someone who feels familiar in a way you can't explain. Trust that knowing, your soul recognizes them just like theirs recognizes you. Before this connection can fully manifest, there's healing work happening for both of you. They need to heal from staying in connections that don't serve them, from ignoring their intuition, from settling for less than they deserve. You might need to heal from feeling like you're not enough, from past disappointments, from protecting your heart so carefully that you forget how to open it. This healing is necessary. It's preparing you both for something beautiful. I keep getting messages about work changes too. Maybe you're about to get a promotion, start a new job, launch a business, something that increases your confidence and financial independence. This person is attracted to your ambition, your drive, the way you're building something meaningful with your life. They want to be part of that, not to take from it, but to add to it, to build something together. There's also energy around family approval here. Your family is going to love this person. They're going to see how happy they make you, how they treat you with respect and adoration. Maybe your family has been worried about you being single, or maybe they didn't approve of past relationships. This is going to put their concerns to rest. They're going to see this person as a gift, as exactly what you needed. I'm getting visions of the life you'll build together. A home filled with laughter, plants everywhere because you both love nature, cozy Sunday mornings, deep conversations over coffee, maybe children running around, or pets that you treat like children. A space that feels sacred because it's built on real love. This person can see that future. They want it desperately. I know some of this might feel overwhelming, or maybe you're skeptical. That's okay. You don't have to believe everything I'm saying, but I do want you to stay open. Don't close your heart because past experiences taught you that love disappoints. Don't assume this is too good to be true. Sometimes the universe sends us exactly what we've been asking for. Sometimes dreams do come true, but there's something else coming through that I need to share with you, Aquarius. Your dream world is about to become very active this month. I'm seeing prophetic dreams, messages from your higher self, maybe even visits from this person's energy while you sleep. Pay attention to your dreams in September. They're not just random thoughts processing, they're actual communications from the spiritual realm. You might dream of wedding bells, of children laughing, of a home you've never seen, but that feels like yours. These aren't fantasies. They're glimpses of potential futures trying to show themselves to you. Write them down. Keep a dream journal by your bed. The universe is trying to prepare your subconscious for what's coming. There's powerful feminine energy awakening in you this September. Aquarius, the goddess energy, the divine feminine. You're stepping into your power as a creator, not just in relationships, but in all areas of your life. Your creative projects are about to flourish. Your intuition is becoming razor sharp. Your ability to manifest is reaching new heights. This person can sense this transformation in you. They're drawn to your growing power like a moth to flame. You're becoming irresistible because you're becoming yourself, minds completely and unapologetically. The old version of you that tried to dim your light to make others comfortable, she's dissolving. The new you is radiant, confident, and unashamed of your brilliance. I'm getting messages about conversations this person is having with their inner circle. They're talking about you. A lot. Their friends are probably getting tired of hearing your name. They keep asking for advice. What should I do about Aquarius? How do I approach them? Am I making the right choice? Some friends might be encouraging them. Others might be cautioning them to stay where they are, to not rock the boat. But their heart knows what it knows. They might even be asking mutual friends about you, trying to learn more about your interests, your relationship history, what makes you happy. They want to approach you with confidence, armed with knowledge about what appeals to you. Speaking of social circles, yours is about to expand in beautiful ways. New people are coming into your life. Soul family members you haven't met yet. Connections that will support this new chapter you're entering. Some of these new people might be connected to this person somehow. Maybe you'll meet their friends before you reconnect with them. Maybe you'll find yourself in social situations where you have the chance to see how they interact with others. This is the universe creating natural opportunities for connection. Don't dismiss these social invitations in September. Say yes more often. You never know which gathering will change your life. Your body is changing too, Aquarius. Not just your energy field, your actual physical form. Maybe you've been working out more, eating better, taking care of yourself in new ways. There's a glow about you that others are noticing. This person sees it. They see how you're honoring your temple, how you're treating yourself with love and respect. It's incredibly attractive to them. But more than that, your posture is changing. The way you carry yourself. You're walking taller, speaking with more confidence. There's a regality about you that wasn't there before. You're embodying your worth, and it's magnetic. Something unexpected is going to serve as a catalyst for this connection to manifest. Maybe a mutual friend's birthday party, a work conference, a random encounter at the grocery store. Something that seems like coincidence, but is actually divine orchestration. When this moment comes, you'll feel it. Time will slow down. Your eyes will meet across the room, and something will click into place. Not just for you, mine, for both of you. This catalyst event is coming in the second half of September. Be ready for it. While we've talked about your transformation, theirs is just as profound. They're shedding an old version of themselves, the version that settled for less, the version that was afraid to go after what they really wanted, the version that played it safe even when their soul was screaming for something more. This transformation isn't easy for them. There are days when they doubt themselves, days when they wonder if they're making a mistake, but every time they think of you, the doubt dissolves. You represent everything they want to become, not just in love but in life. Your authenticity inspires them to be more authentic. Your courage gives them courage. This connection between you two is going to create ripples in ways you can't imagine yet. Other people in your social circle are going to be inspired by your love story. Some might even find the courage to leave situations that don't serve them. Your connection becomes a beacon of possibility for others. There's also healing that happens for your families. Maybe there have been patterns of settling for less than optimal relationships in your family lines. This connection breaks those patterns, starts a new legacy of choosing love over convenience. Your creative energy is about to explode, Aquarius. All this romantic energy needs an outlet, and it's going to pour into your creative projects. Maybe you'll write poetry for the first time in years, start painting, learn to play an instrument. Begin that novel you've been thinking about. This person loves your creative side. They want to support your artistic endeavors. They see your talent even when you doubt it yourself. Recalls to weaken self to sidding to levantamation poor. Don't be surprised if some of your best creative work comes during this time of romantic awakening. Love is the ultimate muse. But I need to warn you about something. There's going to be a test period. Right before this connection fully manifests, the universe is going to test your resolve. Maybe you'll hear gossip about this person. Maybe your own fears will surface. Maybe external circumstances will make the connection seem impossible. This is normal. It happens with all soul connections. The universe wants to make sure you're serious about this path, that you're willing to choose love even when it's not easy. Don't let these tests discourage you. They're not signs that you're on the wrong path. They're signs that you're on the right one, and the universe wants to prepare you for the magnitude of what's coming. Namaste, my beautiful souls. Thanks for watching. Click here to check out another video.